Hey, I'm Milo Beasley, and welcome to episode number 148. This week, we have a riddle. Matt Riddle, former UFC, now pro wrestling superstar. Stay tuned.
Sweet.
All right, and welcome to the Milo Beasley Show. Episode number 148. We're getting up there, almost our 3-year milestone coming up. My guest this week, Matt Riddle. How you doing, buddy?
Fantastic, bro. How are you doing?
I'm doing great. We're hanging out here at Evolve 80. Actually, it's a double shot tonight for Evolve 80 and Joey Janela's Spring Break.
Yeah, I've got the famous Dan Severn tonight, Hall of Famer in the UFC, and I think is he a Hall of Famer in WWE as well?
I don't think so.
I'm not gonna go that far, but he should be.
He should be. Revolutionized.
And after tonight, he probably will be.
Revolutionized MMA fighters in professional wrestling, right?
He sure did. Him, Ken Shamrock, and I think they were the two biggest pioneers for sure.
Right, definitely. Allowed guys like Kurt Angle to come in and do their thing.
Guys like me to come in and do my thing 20 years after they did it.
Right, yeah. So now you got the Beast.
That's right. And now you got the Bro.
The Beast versus the Bro?
The Bro versus the Beast, or the Beast versus the Bro.
That's fantastic. So I like to do things a little bit different here on the Milo Beasley Show as of lately. I got 3 envelopes. They each have random questions. I don't even know what the questions are, so I'm going to allow you to pick an envelope.
Well, people say first is the worst, second is the best.
All right.
So we'll go second, in the middle.
A little afraid sometimes on these...
the middle ones?
Yeah, well, just these random questions. I never know really what's in them.
I've been asked some pretty crazy questions, so let's see where this goes.
All right, so we're going to start off. Have you ever seen a UFO?
On TV, yes. In person, no.
Do you wish that you have? Like, are you into aliens? Do you wish that you get that experience?
I'm into supernatural things, aliens, stuff like that. Not so much that I've seen it and believe it, because I haven't, but I would like to. I would like to believe there's a superior life form out there, or superior intelligence, because when I see humans, I'm like, we are stupid assholes. A lot of. Am I allowed to say that?
Yeah, it's the internet.
So sometimes we're idiots, Sometimes I'm like, I really hope there's another species of people or something better than us.
I'm going to tell you something. Last show, I actually had Moose from Impact. And
Moose has got some theories. I've talked to Moose.
Right, yeah.
You can get into it.
Has he ever told you his alien theory? Where he said, he asked me, he said, well, what if there were other people on Earth and we were the aliens that came and wiped them out and took over their planet?
I mean, that's an idea, but why wouldn't we just write about it? Every other, race of people or species, whatever we conquered, we write about it.
This is true.
So, I don't think so. That's not what happened. Sorry, Moose. He also believes dinosaurs were put here by the devil. So,
man, I wish I would have got
maybe that is true.
I wish I would have got to that one. How many siblings do you have?
I have a brother.
A brother. My next question was going to be, I guess it doesn't really matter. Which one do you secretly wish to murder? But I guess who wrote these questions?
I mean, just the one. I've never wanted to kill my brother, you know?
What's the age difference? Are you older?
He's 3 years older than me. He's always been the big bro. He's way bigger than me. He's about like 350, 400 pounds.
Why doesn't he get in your team?
He's not so much of a showman. I guess he's the opposite of me. Like when it comes to book smarts and stuff like that, he can have a conversation with like a lawyer or a doctor. Me, on the other hand, I'm the everyday man. I can talk to those people. I know what those people are putting down. I can pick it up.
I totally get it.
Some doctors and lawyers I can hang to. I'm classy, pinky up.
What's the best rib you've ever pulled? Are you a rib guy? Do you like the practical jokes?
Well, I'll tell you this. This is a rib I thought was hilarious, but it's not like you would have to know the person to understand his love for this. My cousin loves Red Bulls and Monsters energy drinks. A lot of you men and women do. You love the caffeine rush. And he came over bright and early. I asked him to do some work with me, and he was nice enough to come over, and he literally set both his Monsters on top of the pickup truck tailgate. And I couldn't help but to super kick both of them, and they both exploded, and he fucking lost it.
Oh, so they were like unopened.
Oh, one was open,
Okay.
one was unopened, and the thing is, the open one exploded. The unopened one looked fine, but when he picked it up, it fucking shot out all over him, and then he
So it's like a double.
Yeah, and then he really lost his cool. But then I talked him down. I went down to the gas station, bought him 2 more Monsters. I go. It was just, I knew the reaction I was gonna get. That's why I did it. I apologize, but that was probably the meanest rib I've ever done. You know, it was just kicking somebody's energy drink. You know,
I mean, as long as you made it up at the end.
and that's the thing. There's others, you know, but I always make it up at the end. You know.
Our next question here. Do you get upset when you see someone with 15 items in the 10 items or less line?
Yeah, I get upset about a lot of things like that. You know, I get upset with that because it's common sense. You can count, you know. And then like another thing I get upset with is when you go to the airport. I travel a lot with wrestling.
Right.
So when I go to the TSA through security, I'm pretty fast. I know what I'm doing. I've been there a couple times. And you see people, they say, take off your shoes, take off your belt, no change in your pocket. And you will see these fools with change in the pocket, belts on their pants, and shoes on their feet. And I'm just like, you're not even listening. Or the best is when somebody's like drinking a bottle of water while going through security. I'm like, how did you even get this far? Why didn't somebody take that out of your hand?
Seriously, yeah. I mean,
So you know, common sense things like 10 items or less. Why do you have 15? You know, certain things like that bother me. They irk me
I
because
think those people just don't have the decency. They don't care
and
about
that's
other
what-
people.
It's the same as a turn signal, you know. And I guarantee the same person that does the 15 items and 10 or less is the same person that doesn't throw on the turn signal. Same person that doesn't lift up the toilet seat. Same person that doesn't wipe the toilet seat if they do make a mess. Same person.
Right.
I'm not. We're not those people.
I am not this. I use my turn signal.
Every time.
I take my shoes off. I take my belt off. I take my watch
I
off.
take my flip-flops off, and people are like, "You don't have to, sir." And I'm like, "I know the rules."
Right.
I tell them what I need to
Do you go through with your hair down, or do you like put it up in a bun or
I
anything?
usually wear the hat and just take the hat off. And
See, like, because I got the bun every time. Every time I go through and do the thing, you know,
They check
go
the
through,
bun.
and then they check the bun.
Easy, and that's why I don't do the bun, you know, and because I did it once and they checked it like that. But like, I've noticed this, like, if you like tense up at the wrong time in those things, they'll be like, I have to check your arm. It's like, what? I have to check your butt cheek. But it's like, there's nothing there, but you like, if you just flex a little bit.
Last time
they
I
go
went
off.
through was last week. My groin went off. My junk went off.
Dude,
it was bright yellow.
You're probably thinking about something, got excited for 1 second, you're like, whoa, this guy's holding.
Right.
You
It
know?
was. Yeah. Luckily, I didn't get the pat down. I got the walk through again, sir.
Oh, okay, well, that's good. I usually just get the pat down.
Right. Well, you're a good-looking fella. I guess.
Hey, I don't blame him. I don't blame him.
So
I don't mind either. I know what I bring to the table. I appreciate it. Thank you.
All right, so we're gonna do a lightning round now.
Ooh.
7 questions, lightning round. All right,
Fastest
ready?
guy can.
Vampires or zombies?
Do I like or hate more?
Do you, I guess, like more?
I like vampires.
stories,
the stories.
Yeah. Do you like watching vampire movies or like?
Well, you know what? I feel like vampires are so overdid. Zombies are in. I'm a zombies guy
zombie
lately. Maybe zombie vampires.
There could be zombies versus vampires.
Next time.
Football or baseball?
Neither.
Neither?
Don't watch sports. I watch real sports like pro wrestling
Right,
and just
Stuff that's not fixed.
Yeah, it's not predetermined.
Ironically, you have a silver belt, but gold versus silver.
I'm a silver man. Even I don't have my ring on, but I wear a silver ring. I'm a big silver guy. Even if I had a grill for my teeth, it'd be silver.
I agree. I like silver jewelry, but belts. I like silver belts. I think they look really cool.
I do too. I like silver belts. I mean, but I think because I got this one, I don't want 2 silver belts.
Right.
So I'm probably gonna want to add a gold one to them there.
Vacation or a staycation? Like, do you like to just chill at home, like when you got time off, or do you like to get out?
Oh, I'm a staycation guy.
Yeah?
I stay at home. And the reason being is I travel so much, it's like, and I like to hang out with the fam. I got 3 kids and a wife.
Cool,
so
yeah.
I travel a lot, and then when I'm home, I like to play video games, catch up on bad TV, and eat a lot of junk food.
Speaking of TV, next, Netflix or YouTube?
Ooh, that's a tough one. Netflix did get Lucha Underground. So
Yeah, so like where do you, like, could you waste time? Like, YouTube is easy to waste time, man.
YouTube, you got the music and everything else. You know what? I'm going to go out on a limb. Because I feel like when I YouTube, I just look at myself. So I'm going to go with Netflix, because I can only watch myself so much before I get bored.
Shower or bath?
Child baths, grown-up showers. Right? Did I say that?
Yeah.
Kids baths, grown-up showers?
Yep.
Yeah. For some reason in my head, I felt like I mixed it up.
Heroes or villains? What do you like? What do you like more? Like, what do you like watching? Do you like watching, like, hoping the villain actually wins on the TV show or the movie?
Just like my wrestling, I like it to be unpredictable, and I feel like too many times the superhero wins. So I do root for the villains a lot of times, and not even just the villains. Sometimes there's characters in a movie, like there's the superhero, but then the superhero has his like sidekick,
Right.
And I feel like he should be the star.
Right.
And like Dragon Ball Z, you got Goku and Vegeta, and Goku's usually the star of the show, while Vegeta's just as good. They just don't use them.
And they're usually the workhorse, right?
That's usually the case.
And save the day when the hero's in trouble. So it should have been heroes or sidekicks.
Yeah.
One thing we like to do here on the Milo Beasley Show is called the Top 5, where I will ask a random question. This one's a good one. Top 5 euphemisms for boobs.
Top 5.
Yeah, just
yeah.
Top 5 euphemisms. Not necessarily in any order, but
runny eggs.
Okay.
Udders. Let's see. What else do we? I got all. What do we call a bag of sand?
Don't know if I ever heard that one.
40-year-old virgin. It feels like a bag of sand. Some milkers, and then what's a good one? I'm drawing a blank. I should have 5 easy ones. We got the milkers, we got the udders, we got the runny eggs in there.
I'm a big fan of chesticles.
I've been using chesticles a lot. Chesticles is a good one. We can throw that on 5. We got milkers in there as well. Don't want to talk too much shit on titties. I love titties. Usually boobs, I just say tits. But usually I say tits when I like something too. Like that movie was tits.
Right.
That move was tits. That match was tits. This belt is tits. This show is tits.
So would you have a like Meltzer has his 5-star? Would you have a tit rating? That match was 5 tits.
That would be 5. Yes, and if it was more than 5, it would be a tit ripping good time. It would be 6, which would be tit ripping.
All right, so before we wrap up, where can folks find you on the social medias?
You can find me at Super King of Bros on Twitter. Find me at Riddle Bro on Instagram. And I believe it's just Matthew Riddle on Facebook, but I'm in at capacity for friends, so you can see what I'm doing, but I can't see what you're doing. Message me, whatever. I usually get back to everybody pretty quick.
Awesome, and of course you can find me on all the socials at The Wrestling Bum, Twitter, what is that, Instagram, all that stuff. Anything else before we wrap up?
You know what, one more thing.
Yeah,
might as well plug my products.
Plug it all.
Sexy Eds, great sponsor out in California. Throw that out there. And I want to say, go to the kingofbros.com for all your merchandise needs.
Yeah, buy it up before, if he has any left after this weekend.
I won't have anything left. I've already got ransacked. I'm already down shirts. It's been good. It's been good. It's only been day one.
So check it out on the internet. Buy all your stuff online. That's the best place to buy it if you're not here. Of course, follow WWN Live all over and morethanmania.com to watch this and Flow Slam to watch this entire weekend in its replay. So thank you very much for joining me.
Thanks for having me, bro.
And this has been episode number 148 of the Milo Beasley Show. We'll catch you next week.